Don't say sorry to anybody for peace to reign. Is it loneliness? Is it the need to be useful? My dear, people are takers. They will take until you have no more. Hi beautiful people, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, please don't make it your last time. Kindly hit on the subscribe button, like this video, because I promise you are going to like it and you're going to get value for your time. I feel like I'm so qualified to give this talk about people pleasing because I used to be a people pleaser, but it took self-awareness, self-improvement, self-development to be able to grow out of that useless habit, because trust me, it is a very stupid thing. And let's get right into the video. What is people pleasing? I know that we all use the word people pleasing, but what really is people pleasing? People pleasing is a behavior where individuals go to great lengths to make others happy, often at the expense of their own needs or well-being. It involves seeking approval and validation by constantly accommodating others, even if it goes against one's own values and desires. So if you constantly agree with everyone, you don't voice out your opinions, you just go with what everyone else is saying, deep down you know that you don't agree with this opinion, or you don't really agree with this point, but you can't voice out, you don't speak your feelings, you agree with everyone because you want everybody to like you, or you don't want to seem like the bad person or the person that, oh, with you everything is always different, then you just might be a people pleaser. You might have the fear of abandonment, fear of conflict, fear of rejection, whatever it is that makes you not speak your truth and stand by it with your full chest. Only you know that. But this is people pleasing, and we are here to stop that today. Number one thing to do or to take note of when you want to stop people pleasing is that you have to be self-aware. You have to acknowledge and accept the fact that you are a people pleaser. You cannot not accept that you're a people pleaser and then think you're going to find help, because everything breeds or starts from self-awareness. So when you accept that, then you go to step 2. You identify the underlying issue. Why are you a people pleaser? Why do you feel like your opinion does not matter? Why do you want to be liked by everyone? Why do you crave validation from others so much? So understand the underlying issue driving this behavior. Is it the need to be liked? Is it loneliness? Is it the need to be useful? Is it a need for self-worth? It could be traumatic response. It could be that you're probably abandoned as a child. It could be that you were being too shut up when you were a child. It could be anything. Whatever your dynamic reason might be, you need to identify it first before we can tackle this behavior. Our situations are dynamic to us, so it is on you to identify your trigger, identify what makes you a people pleaser, and then we take it from there. You can't say no. My dear, people are takers. They will take until you have no more. You have to pour into yourself first before you pour into others. Say no more often. If you are a people pleaser, you know you don't say no. You want to always say yes to people's requests. You want to always say yes to people. You want to always be there for people, even if it means not being there for yourself. So the number one thing you are going to say is no. Your best word now is a no. Let me tell you something. No is a complete sentence. There is no but I can do it later, or no but no means no, period. When you say no, say your no and stand by it. Don't be trying to say no and then trying to accommodate other people's feelings or emotions. I know you always want to be there for people. You always want people to see that you are useful and you're a good person. But saying no does not make you a bad person. You have to say no. Say it with your full chest. And saying no does not mean that you bluntly say no or rudely say no. You can say, oh, this is not a good time, or no, actually, let's not do it like that. Like whatever your dynamic situation is, just try to say no more often. When your head is trying to tell you to say yes and you know that you're not comfortable with saying yes, just say no. No, period. Nobody's going to beat you. And at first, when you're saying no to people and putting yourself first, people are going to say all sorts. They're going to say, oh, you've changed. Oh, you don't behave the way you used to behave anymore. They might start trying to bully out this new you. Well, guess what? This is a new you, okay? You have truly changed from bad to better. Because that your bad behavior of always saying yes, yes, yes to them before, you're no more saying yes. So they are going to start saying you've changed. And guess what? Change is inevitable. Change is the only constant thing. So yes, change for the better. How many times have those people you say yes to or show up for showed up for you? Exactly. Think about it. You need to prioritize yourself. You first, my dear. There's this popular saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup. I mean, if your cup is empty, what are you pouring into another person? Do you understand? So you need to fill up yourself first before you pour into another person. You need to put yourself first. You don't have to be carrying other people's baggages on your back or shoulders or head. You have to pour into yourself first before you can be able to pour into somebody else. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your needs. Are you displeasing yourself in order to please others? Are you putting yourself first? If you have something to do and that person or those people ask you to do something for them, are you going to push your own aside and then decide to do theirs first? If you are not really interested in what they're asking you to do, are you still going to go ahead and do it just so that you be in their good books, or so that they will say that, oh, you're a good person, oh my gosh, she's such a good girl, she's such a nice person? You have to prioritize yourself first. Put yourself first in anything you do, because you are very important. You are the main character in your life. Stand your ground. Save this video so you will come back and watch it and you remember that you first, okay? If you were in a cinema movie and the story is based around you, which is your life, and you are the main character, is this how you are going to be behaving? You are the main character. Stop acting like an extra. Another thing I would like to advise you is to validate yourself. You don't need anybody's validation. Trust me, this is coming from somebody that used to seek people's validation a lot. You don't need anybody's validation. Your own validation is all you need. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are a good person. You don't have to cut off your fingers for somebody before you prove to the person that you're a good person. Guess what? Whoever would like you will like you. Even if you are doing the barest minimum, that person is going to like you. So you don't have to prove your self-worth to anybody. Validate yourself. You see this affirmation thing? It works. Stand in front of the mirror and affirm yourself. I know who I am. I am beautiful. I am God's favorite. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. I am made in God's own image and likeness. I am God's own. Just validate yourself, because nobody's going to validate you. All the people pleasing you've been doing, has it proven to anybody that you are good? All the people pleasing you've been doing, has it giving you self-fulfillment and self-worth? No. It's not going to increase your esteem in any way. Would you feel better about yourself, or you feel less of yourself with all the people pleasing you've been doing? Good. If you are getting value out of this video, please like this video so as you reach more people. Subscribe to my channel, leave comments for me, and click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post. Thank you. Another thing is to accept that you are imperfect. Nobody's perfect. So even the person that you are trying to do high service for, or you are trying to please, is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. So accept your imperfectness and grow in that. Thrive in that. The act of people pleasing might not stop in one day, but you can try every day to be better. Take intentional steps to be better, and that comes from accepting that you know what, I'm imperfect. You know what, I can't do this alone. You know what, I need God in my life. Do you understand? So just accept that you are imperfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody is shaped by their different experiences. Guess what, your imperfection is what makes you you. See, don't say sorry to anybody for peace to reign. There's no such thing as you're apologizing for peace to reign. How about your own peace? Because you don't need peace to reign in a toxic environment. You don't need peace to reign at your own detriment. You don't need peace to reign when you yourself, you are not at peace with whatever is happening. So do not apologize for peace to reign. You know that you might tend to fall into the habit or behavior of apologizing and over apologizing for something that, if you really deep it, is not even your fault. So please don't apologize for peace to reign, for you guys to move forward. Don't be the bigger person. If the other person wants to talk about it, then you guys should sit down and have a talk. Don't apologize so that peace should reign. Period. I don't want to catch you doing that. I don't want to hear it. Please. Your lack of boundary is not helping you. You need to set boundaries. You need to let people know their limits. You need to let people know what you feel comfortable discussing, what you don't feel comfortable discussing, what you feel comfortable letting them in your life. Like, you need to actually set your boundaries and stand by them. Okay, you think you're trying to be the cool girl, the cool friend that, oh, anything goes, anything they do to you, it's you now. Don't be that person. Be the person that they would know, oh, we have to call her before we go to her house. We can't just show up with 3 other of our friends. Oh, she's a cool girl, she's going to be fine with it. And you too, because of your people pleasing attitude, you not see anything, you want peace to reign and stuff like that. Just set boundaries, stick to them. At the beginning of this your journey, you might be scared, you might be like, oh my god, people might think I'm changing, you might feel some type of way, you might feel like you're becoming a bad person and whatnot, but guess what, you are not. Okay, I stand by you with this decision, and I've been where you are before, and guess what, I thrived. Now I'm living my best life. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, so take it one day at a time. Another thing is that you need to build your self-worth, your self-image, and your self-esteem. You cannot see yourself as worthless. You cannot see yourself as somebody that needs somebody else to be complete, or somebody that needs validation from friends, or somebody that needs you have to see yourself from a perfect lens. You have to see yourself as perfect, quote unquote. I know nobody's perfect, but like, you just have to see yourself like that. Do you understand? To build your self-esteem and your self-worth. Because if you have high self-esteem and you know your self-worth, you are not going to be a people pleaser. Okay, another thing I would like to chip in is that, let me tell you something, you are not ice cream, you are not jollof, and everybody cannot like you. So please do your part and leave the rest. Even Jesus Christ, when he was on earth, it's not everybody that liked him. So what more you? Everybody cannot like you. Okay, people that will like you will like you. People that don't can go. Don't feel the need to prove yourself to them, or to prove to them that you're a good person and whatnot. No, we're not doing that. Let them pack and go. So accepting this reality that you cannot please everybody at all times can make you relieve the pressure of constantly seeking approval. Now I'm going to leave you with a quote. When you say yes to others, make sure you are not saying no to yourself. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I was able to add value to your life. I hope these tips helped you to become better, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.